Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How is everyone doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not so bad, not so bad. It seems like everybody's connecting in now. I see probably the last person, Casey, Mikala, Ben, Domenica, Jonathan, Clay. Everybody's here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Uh, so let's start. Let's just go ahead and start. I don't want to take much of your time, and I want to make it very nice and easy for you guys. So let's start. First of all, guys, welcome to the world of GIS. Awesome. So Matt is with. Okay, awesome, perfect. So thanks everyone for coming. Welcome to the world of GIS. Hopefully, guys, you have a beautiful, enjoyable time in this class. I'm trying to improve this class as much as I can to make it not only useful for you guys, but also enjoy it and to learn something out of it, and also to make some business work out of it as well. As we talked last week about a little bit of business and entrepreneurship that we'll be having in this class. We're going to talk about this more when we get through the project. So again, welcome everyone, guys, to this class. As I always iterate here, I'm making a little bit of changes just to make sure that if things went back online again, that we're all ready. And this is the change that I made. That I put Tuesdays, or I assigned Tuesdays to be our Zoom short meeting. It's not going to be a lecture. It will be just a pointer to your lectures and your work, and we will work more lecture work on Thursdays, but also Thursdays will be more like problem solving exercises and just trying to create a discussion more than me lecturing you. It's more work for me, but I enjoy it. I love it. GIS is an amazing topic that I enjoy teaching. As you know, guys, I started this class in 2016, and you're the guys who are the first people who are having this class as part of your curriculum, actually. And with the title CE375, I even chose the numbers. So you're the first people who are having this as part of your curriculum of civil engineering. I'm happy about it, and I'm happy that you'll be having a nice tool that hopefully will increase your salary for really good as a start salary once you put in your resume that you have GIS skills. So this is just, I know we talked about this last week in our syllabus work, but I just wanted to, I know some people were missing last week, and I just wanted to talk again about it. Last week, if you missed, guys, our talk, I just gave you the syllabus, which is on eCamp. So I'm going to show you what it is right now, and also just give you an idea how this course will be arranged. So on Tuesdays, we're going to have the Zoom meeting. On Thursday, we're going to get back to class, and we're going to continue our lecturing and also exercise in class. It's in the classroom building, I remember. And finally, Fridays. We didn't have a Friday lab, and I apologize for people who did not get the message and they were looking for the lab last Friday and I wasn't there. I apologize. I deeply apologize for my really bad miscommunicating this. We were going to start as any lab in tech. We usually don't have labs in the first week because you know nothing about the material. So we're going to start our lab this Friday at 2 o'clock. Uh, the lab is kind of a very, you can say, informal thing, meaning that we're going to have an exercise. I'm going to show you how to do it. Once you do it, we're done. You upload it to eCampus and you're done. And you're going to be having a homework that you'll be working on throughout the whole week, and it will be due the week after. So every lab, we're going to have a lab exercise and a lab homework. Labs are usually disconnected a little bit from the lectures. However, they're very, very connected. In the lectures, you'll be learning how to understand the theory of GIS, Geographic Information Systems, the theory about all these calculations you do in the lab, and also the business part of it, which we'll be introducing for the first time in this year. And in the lab, you'll be learning more how to use the software, how to create amazing outputs, and the art of using cartography coupled with some theory of knowing a little bit about uh, coordinate systems and projections and things that we do in the theory. So today I won't take much time, guys. I will just show you what you expect this week, what I did so far, what I still need to be doing. I'm a little bit behind, but I will sure do the best that you have everything with you. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen and show you things that you have in eCampus, show you the what you'll be reading and what you'll be needing to do this week. So let's share my screen here. Okay, so here we go. First of all, if you see my shared screen, this is the remind. I want to thank everyone, guys, who were able to register for the remind to get my messages or to message me if you want a meeting, if you want to tell me something, if you want to find me. You can simply get me or easily get me through this app. I have it on my phone, so I should be responding as soon as I find my phone. So thank you again for this. And then let's now move to eCampus. Where is eCampus? What happened to eCampus? Oh yeah, here's eCampus. So let me. So what do you expect, guys, from eCampus? So this is your page, eCampus page for GIS. I want to make it look nice and for you to enjoy it. So you can see here the home tab. Let me use the student view so you can exactly see what you will have. So this is your student view here. So you can find here on the left the menu things, and I'll be changing this and adding more stuff as much as I can. The home screen have some stuff. The only thing that I want you to keep eye on is the announcements. Usually when we have Zoom, when we change things, then usually I make an announcement, an email. And then here comes uh, the menu on the left. So here the menu on the left, this is the home page, and then we have here, I put the syllabus and the invitation for Remind. If you haven't done the Remind, just go ahead and figure out how to do it. It's so easy, it should take a couple of minutes. And the syllabus, I distributed the syllabus for people who are in class last week. If you are not in class, that's the syllabus. You can see here that, and I want you to try reading this. The syllabus, let me click on the syllabus, just want to show you something here. And I was asked by one of your colleagues about the textbook. Well, even though this textbook here, you're going to see my video here, even though this textbook is one of the most easiest reads in GIS I've ever seen, and that's why I include this in my class, and I think it's like less than $30, I guess, if you got it from Amazon maybe, or Pearson. I can share the link with you. If you didn't want to buy it, well, in this syllabus I have included some links of other textbooks. I even uploaded a textbook in eCampus. I'm going to show you this in a second. So if you don't have the textbook yet, if you want to buy the textbook, don't worry at all. The textbooks are almost the same with additional information. Even when I ask you to do reading of chapter 1, I can say the following: read any introductory chapter in any of the textbooks you like. And one of the links here is from your WVU library. So once you're in campus or just log in your WVU, you have access to, I think, 3 or 4 more different textbooks. The one I like, as I told you, is this one here. Geographic Information Systems Demystified. It's a really nice read as well. And you can just download the PDF and use it on your own computers. So this is the syllabus, and I just wanted to point out this. And then comes here, let's just jump to the course materials, just to show you something. I have actually uploaded here, or put a link for another textbook that I got myself from GIS Libraries, WVU Library for GIS. So if I click here as well, it will take me directly to a PDF that has one really good textbook of GIS. Again, guys, GIS is a discipline that's not only used by us, It's mainly developed by the guys in geography and social sciences, but since it's very related to our surveying work and coordinate systems, tons of calculations, then we as engineers, we have taken it and put it in a different level. And that's why I find now GIS classes in engineering. However, GIS is a very universal. Most disciplines try to do it. So that's why I find textbooks in most of these guys who are authors of the textbook, they're not even engineers, they're usually geography people. So that's another textbook you can see here. So first thing, the first assignment I want from you guys this week is to read chapter 1 in any textbook, or an introductory chapter in any textbook, and I'm gonna answer some questions. I have a very nice, easy homework that I have for you, and it's gonna be due next Thursday, not this Thursday. It's gonna be due next Thursday. I'm gonna show you this as well. So if you go here also to, I'm gonna put in this folder all the presentations in a PDF, and I have already a presentation for this week. So if you didn't even want to read the textbook, just go ahead, and you're gonna find here a link to the first notes. We're gonna continue work on these notes on Thursday. So, and I'm gonna answer any questions you have about these notes. So go through these notes, try to read them, so you can answer our exercise or first homework. So this is your first handout or the first presentation that you have in class. So if I get back here to the course materials, and then comes here, another thing I want you to have a look at. It's due next week, so we still have lots of time, but I just want to show you how easy it is. I have it here already. So it's just a little bit of reading the introduction or any introductory chapter in GIS, and just answer a few questions here. We're going to have an exercise in class, which is fun, this Thursday. I'm going to ask you to talk about a little bit of geography, if you remember your old school geography, about some countries, counties, states, and so on. I'm going to do this in class. So question 3, we're going to do in class all together. But questions 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 are just very simple questions about your understanding about chapter 1 and your understanding what is GIS. For example, one question is, you're going to find in the presentation and also in the textbook 6 or 7 different definitions of GIS based on what discipline it came from. I want you to pick one of them and tell me why you like it the most. On another hand, I want you to tell me what do you think GIS is in your own words? Most of these questions, just your idea, your own words. What do you think? It's not just to study and write down what you studied. No, I want you to just give me your idea, what you think about it. And if it's wrong, we're going to correct it together. And this question here that has a link, I'm going to show you in a minute. It gives you a link to a really, wow, this amazing GIS tool since the pandemic COVID-19 started. This is it. Let me show you. This is the tool. It's a GIS that was created by Johns Hopkins University, a center in an engineering center, by the way. It's the Center of Science, System Science and Engineering. They created a hotspots for COVID-19 around the world, along with some data about the deaths and number of cases that was done. So one question, we're going to also talk more about this website. This is GIS, by the way, guys. What I'm playing here with this map here, this is a GIS showing data for COVID-19 throughout the world. So I'm going to ask you very simple questions. What are the numbers for Turkey? Tells me here the number of cases and deaths just by clicking on the red dots. And I'm asking you, go through this map and click on these stuff as well. So this is the other thing I want to talk about today. This was the presentation that you have here. So it's just a little bit, what is GIS? Some of the definitions. It's a long presentation, and I'm showing you some of the textbook and a little bit just introduction. What are the different components and definitions of GIS? Talking about this presentation, I know I should go through it, but the difference this year is that I'm going to go through it in an easy way for you by having a video or voice thread or both. I'm still working on that. So if you go back here to eCampus, let me see who was eCampus. Okay, so in eCampus here, I have Okay, let me get back here. I just need to make this viewed by you once I populate it with YouTube videos. So the new thing I'm doing this year, probably people who have my other classes have heard this before, is that I'm turning into a YouTuber. And I'm adding some of my classes here in YouTube. I haven't yet, I'm still working, and this is where I'm behind a little bit. I'm working on creating a YouTube for introduction for GIS, which is today's lecture. Hopefully by today, end of day, I'll be having it, or maybe tomorrow, but I must have it to be in class on Thursday so we can work together with that. So I'm later on, I'm going to ask you to subscribe and hit the bell for this YouTube channel. It's my now professional YouTube channel. And it will have your first lecture of your GIS, which is the first presentation or the first class, which will explain every single slide about GIS. So it's not just I'm giving you reading and you go ahead and do it. No, I'll definitely be side by side with you and help you how to work with that. But I want to make it easy because usually the first introductory part, lots of talk, and I don't want you to get bored or sleep in class. So this will be populated and be shown to you as soon as I finish and upload your video. And you will have videos for all the presentations later in this semester. Finally, this presentation and other Tuesday presentations, all these recordings will be available. If you notice, this is being recorded. This presentation is being recorded. So once I have it, I usually upload it within the same few days up to eCampus. So you have it ready. Also YouTube is going to be my YouTube channel. So I also put a link here for YouTube for these Zoom recordings. So again, this will be expected from you guys. I want you to start reading the introductory chapter in GIS and look at the presentation. Keep an eye on eCampus for the video for my YouTube, my first GIS YouTube video. And once you do that, we're going to do a very nice exercise on Thursday, and we're just going to give you also hints of what we will be doing, or what is GIS and what's the introduction part of GIS. And again, on Friday, we're going to have our first understanding of what's ArcGIS, what's the software there, and how can you use it, and how can you first make your first map, like the map I showed you of COVID-19. How can you make your first map in GIS? Well, 20 minutes as I expected, or less than 20 minutes. So tell me, guys, let's spend the next couple of minutes answering any questions, issues, comments that you might have. So guys, if you have anything you want to share with me, let me stop share here. Okay, show me some hands here. When I say hands, you can raise your hand, I guess, using Zoom. How many people were not there last week? Okay. Okay, so probably gonna do this in class on Thursday, but I want to get to know everyone, and I know everyone already. You're my students in other classes, so if we haven't met before, we can get to know you guys and get to talk with you. I know it's not the best doing in. Oh, Matt was there. Casey, what happened to Matt? He's still asleep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you reminded me. I have to take some attendance here, so I'm gonna take a picture of everyone. You know, so let me do that. Okay, take a snapshot here. Okay, so yeah. Oh, he's awake now. I wake him up. I'm just teasing you guys. So I'm done here, guys, with the introduction. If you have any questions before I let you go, you can ask if the question is useful for all of you. just go ahead and talk, ask. If you want to ask a question or meet with me one by one, I'll stick in. I won't end this meeting. If you want to leave, you can leave. Just stick in and talk with me, ask me any questions. And yeah, I guess that's it. But before you leave, show me at least some thumbs up or just say hi. Awesome. Yeah, some clapping. Awesome. Okay, guys, see you all on Thursday at 10 o'clock, and wish you a great week. And hopefully, guys, you have fun in this class. Again, I won't end. You just stick in if you want to meet, or just you end your own. You're welcome. You're welcome, Dominica. Hey, Clarissa, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Awesome. Do you have any questions? I know that I kind of confused you last Friday. I apologize for that.
That's okay. All of last week was confusing in every aspect.
Yeah, it's new for everyone.